Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning in to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh alongside Gene Collier, and give us a call tonight, 412-575-2600 on the Borders and Borders hotline. Second straight game, the Buccos are headed into extra innings. They had their chances today, especially in the ninth inning. Brian Reynolds, who drove in one of the runs with a double earlier in the game, had a chance, but he struck out with two guys on and 2 outs, a 3-2 pitch. Big out for the Cardinals, Gene, there. And, you know, right now, and they're just not, you know, they need 3 runs. 3 runs was easy for the Pirates, it seemed like, earlier in the season. Now they can't get it. They can't get there.
No, they had their chances yesterday, too. Loaded the bases in the ninth against the Phillies. Got a runner to third in the 10th in that game, too. It's just not happening for them offensively right now. After looking like a legitimately good offensive team prior to the break, since then they are not, and they'll soon be 2-8 as a result, mostly of that.
So my question to you is, who are the Pirates, the first half or the second half? I'm just talking about the offense, or is it somewhere in the middle? Or is this just like a, you know, a 9-10 game slump?
No, I think this is baseball. I mean, just, you know, whenever you think you can draw conclusions from, you know, what a team is or where it's going, you can't. That's the nature of baseball. You know, at the All-Star break, 2.5 games out in kind of a mediocre division, but still a lot of hope for the Pirates because of the way they were hitting, essentially. And, you know, then they went away for 4 days and came back as some other team. That, you know, that's not uncommon.
Can you draw conclusions? Josh Bell, you know, what, 1 RBI since the break, and it still leads the majors in RBIs, which is kind of incredible.
Well,
but
yeah, that goes to show you just how over the top his first half was. I mean, nobody's going to, you know, keep that kind of pace. Those are, you know, he was on Ruthian numbers in the first half, and you know, people are not going to keep up that kind of pace. Now that doesn't mean he's not going to hit a couple more home runs. I mean, I think he'll come out of this. He's a good hitter. He's too good a hitter to stay in this for very long. But right now he looks terrible up there.
Yeah, I think it's just a slump with Josh Bell. I'm not too worried about him. Right. I mean, his average has dropped to 287 at this point right now. And I think as Josh Bell goes, like back a few years ago, as Andrew McCutchen went, so did the whole Pirates offense. And that's what it feels like to me. Although Corey Dickerson, he's batting like 444 since the break.
Yeah, I mean, guys are still having decent years. Dickerson and Kevin Newman's having a good year. Brian Reynolds, except for some, you know, he had some great opportunities last night and yesterday and today, and has not delivered. But he's had a great rookie year.
So I guess what do you think they're going to do? I know everyone wants to talk about trades at this point. We're getting closer and closer. What, 9 days away right now?
Yeah.
Felipe Vasquez, Starling Marte, Jordan Lyles, guys on expiring contracts like Corey Dickerson, Melky Cabrera, Francisco Liriano. You know, some of those guys, maybe all those guys are going to be dealt.
Well, I mean, it's certainly looking that way. I mean, as you said, we're only 9 days out from the deadline, so the way that it's sliding right now, it looks like the Pirates are going to be sellers, that's for sure.
Do you think internally they think that they still can compete this year?
I think they always think that until it's obvious that they can't, but they're getting very close to that point.
The other big news today out of the Pirates locker room, Keona Kela, he was activated or reinstated and then placed on a 2-game suspension. This is just really weird. He was suspended placed on the suspended list because of his uniform player's contract. So
violation of the uniform player's contract. What that means is that there are standard clauses in every player contract, uniform clauses in every player contracts. They usually have to do with stuff like you cannot use illegal drugs, you cannot do this, you cannot, you know, whatever the exact language is. I'm not saying that that's the reason for it, but there is language that's in every contract, and he violated it in some way. But whatever the violation was, it's pretty minor. It's only going to cost him 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's maybe even being late, or would that fall into that category? Or
I don't know if that's in there or not. I just don't know.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to talk more about the Pirates. Right now we're in the 10th inning. The Cardinals had the bases loaded, 1 out, so I would imagine a lot of people will be tuning in here after the Cardinals score. So give us a call, 412-575-2600 is the number on the Bordas & Bordas hotline. We'll be back in a couple minutes.